it's like a secret society. I think you need to be, friends with good people so that you get that invite to show sir.
No, absolutely not. You don't have to be that secret. This is not a secret society that you're thinking about. We are all friends here.
Yeah.
But yes, we have a process to get into round. You need to get an invite first. Invite can be through a friend. Invite can be through someone who knows what Roundtable India is.
Right.
Then you're called for a meeting. We understand you, what you are. You understand the table.
Okay.
So that's how Roundtable India is. Roundtable India is an association where we are all like-minded people, and we want to be like that. So it's a family, it's an extended family that you have. We've built 9,200 classrooms impacting about 10.5 million children in about 3,600 schools pan India. Other community service activities that we do is we do a lot of food donation drives. We run an RTI kitchen. We do blood donation drive. We do Go Green plantation. We have a very unique concept that we started, which is called as Flight of Fantasy, where actually we give wings to the underprivileged kids.
But just being a tabler, I had an opportunity to go to Kumbh Mela. So it's very tough for people to go there. But I just called up the person, Prayagraj. He booked a room for us. He arranged everything. In the morning, he booked a boat for us where we can go into Sangam Nadi and have a dip over there. Everything was planned just because of the tabling fraternity and nothing else.
He's become an IPS or an IS and is also a collector. So I went to meet him. This was very initial days of mine where I used to look after the projects in my table. So for going and meeting a collector is not a small thing. Right. So I went to his office, I was waiting, and suddenly he asked me to write he clocked there, asked me to write my name and give it. So I wrote my name as Tabler Chaitanya, Chaitanya Dev Singh. And the slip went inside. Within seconds, I was called inside because the collector sitting there was a past tabler.
Oh.
And the respect that I got there was immense.
Everyone, welcome to Kay Boltaay and What is a Podcast. So today we are doing a special podcast with the RTI Roundtable India. We have the National President Chaitanya Dev Singh. We have Area Chairman Anshul Mangal. We have Rishabh Gadia, PURT 144 Chairman, the youngest Chairman. We have Akaash Sancheti, the Secretary, PURT 144, and we have Saurabh Kataria, the tabler. So, guys, I would request you all to look into cameras and introduce yourself, your journey, so that our viewers get to know that.
Hi guys, I am Tabler Chaitanya Dev Singh. I am the President for Roundtable India. With Roundtable India last 13 years, I hail from Hyderabad and I am in love with this movement.
Hi guys, this is tabler Anshul Mangal. I am the area chairman of Area 15 currently. I've been into tabling since the past 7 years and I'm enjoying traveling and driving is my passion.
Rishabh?
Hi guys, Chairman Rishabh Gadia, Chairman of PURT 144, Roundtable Chapter. It's been 2 years in tabling and I love the moment.
Akaash?
Hi everyone, I am Akaash Sancheti. I am the Secretary for the year 2024-25 for PURT 144 and I've been into tabling for the last 7 years and it's a fabulous thing to be in this movement. Thank you.
Hi, this is Saurabh Kataria, part of Pune United Roundtable 144. I've been in tabling since almost 13 years now, and proudly I can say I'm thoroughly enjoying this movement. Being in tabling has, taught me a lot of things what otherwise you couldn't learn. I think one needs to experience, be part of tabling to understand what tabling is.
Amazing, guys. So we'll start with basic questions. What is RTI, that is Roundtable India? If Chetan sir, if you could elaborate on this so that our viewers who are new, they understand the concept of tabling and they understand Roundtable India.
Roundtable India is a young men association. We are members who are below 40. We are an association who believes in service through fellowship, and our long-term initiative that has been last 26 years is freedom through education, where we are building classrooms. In the last 26 years, we have built close to about 9,200 classrooms in about 3,600 schools, impacting about 10.5 million children.
Okay, so I would like to hear your personal stories. Like, how did you get connected with the Roundtable India? Like, what was your moment? Because there was a start that all of you all got acquainted to, and then the journey began. So, if you can elaborate on that, then I'll go around.
Sure. So my start, if I may share, if I have to share, it was a very, very crazy start. I bumped into a party where I met a friend, and they introduced me to this lovely movement, which is Roundtable. And from there, the bug bit me, and you can see me as the president Roundtable here. Um, the only thing that pulled me into Roundtable is again service through fellowship, or you can say service, giving something back to the society is what brought me into this moment today.
Absolutely, Anshul.
Yeah. A new table was being formed in Pune called Pune Urban Roundtable 289, and I received an invitation to join the tabling. But that year my wife was pregnant, so I said no, I can't join. So after a couple of years, my child grew, and again received an invite from the then table chairman. So I said now it's time, I can go ahead. So I went into a few parties, a few events, and I liked the movement. So I just joined the movement. And initially I was not planning to become an area chairman or take up leadership positions. But slowly, when I climbed up the ladder, I got engrossed more in tabling. Then that's like sir said, the bug bit me. The dedication, passion to do something for the underprivileged kids, for the community. So that's the best. And for me personally, whenever I'm into any organization, I have to climb the ladder to the highest level.
Absolutely.
So for area, the area chairman is the highest ladder. I can't go to national post because of my age, because I'm turning 40 in a couple of years. So that's my journey.
Okay. Saurabh?
So this was a random thing, So I had met this person for the first time, and I get a call after that, and he says, he explains me about Roundtable, and would you like to join? And I think he must have seen something in me that people understand what kind of set of people could enter Roundtable, or they'll be comfortable. And and as I just joined as a prospect, so we have a very thorough process where we assess who can be part of Roundtable. And I got in through this friend of mine, and the journey has been lovely since then.
Rishabh, what about you?
So yeah, like I've already been part of many NGOs till date. I'm still 30, but when I was 28, 2 years back, me, Akaash, Saurabh, we were sitting together, and they were already roundtablers in the same chapter, and we have something that we a brother can't join a brother-in-law rather can't join the same table rather. So, but still, I had many friends here when I was a prospect for a couple of months. So I made more friends. I was more to the cause rather. I have joined it because of the cause. I like community service also and FTA also. So I'm a big fan of that more than the fellowships rather. But yeah, but slowly started liking it, and now I'm like very, very passionate. Once I'm fit and fine, I'm sure I'll give my 110% to the.
For sure. Akash?
So I got into tabling, through Saurabh, and so I'd always heard about tabling. It's there's a lot of things into tabling. There is some aspect of socializing. There is some aspect of networking, and so I was more interested in that, to be very honest. And so I somehow bumped into attended one of the meets for the PRT 144 table, and when I met all these tablers, so I got to know that tabling is far beyond all of this. It's more of community service, about giving back to the society, building schools, which is the main thing which Roundtable India stands for. So on all of this, really, when I got to know, I was like, yeah, this is the moment. This we have to join this movement, and it's been a great journey since then. It's last 7 years. Climbing up the ladder, taking up the positions on the table board. So it's been a great experience.
Amazing. So what I'm figuring out from all of your like entering the journey, it's like a secret society. I think you need to be friends with good people so that you get that invite. Is it so, sir?
No, absolutely not. You don't have to be that secret. This is not a secret society that you're thinking about. We are all friends here.
Yeah.
But yes, we have a process to get into Roundtable.
Right. So can you elaborate?
Yeah, we have a process to get into Roundtable. You need to get an invite first. Invite can be through a friend. Invite can be through someone who knows what Roundtable India is.
Right.
Then you're called for a meeting. We understand you, what you are. You understand the table, and you have an option of rejecting a table, going to the next table. We also have an option of saying that no, you are not a right fit to our table, and then we refer you to the next table.
Okay.
So that's how Roundtable India is. Roundtable India is an association where we are all like-minded people, and we want to be like that. So it's a family, it's an extended family that you have. So whenever we induct people, we are very, very thoughtful of whom we are inducting, and we have a small process that we take care of.
Right, but is there any criteria or something? Because for our viewers who are new and if they want to get a part of this, so is there anything that people should know about?
I would say the criteria is only that you should give back to the society.
Right.
You should enjoy the fellowships that we do, and then you should be below 40.
Okay. So as All India Chairman, what has been your most fulfilling moment in the journey throughout till date?
I cannot say one journey was most fulfilling journey, but when you go to a school, seeing the smiles on the faces of the children that we meet,
Right.
going to a community service activity, seeing the smile while we are giving something to them, that's very, very heartening. That's the spark that is built into a tabler, and that's what we take forward, and that's what we also take our children to all these activities, so that they experience, they get to know what we are doing in tabling, and they also learn how to give back to the society.
Right. So guys, if you all want to like add in your fulfilling experience, if you all had like one or many, but anything that that you can always cherish.
There are a lot of memories in my tabling career of 7 years, but the best which I can remember is my first FT school. Our table never used to make any schools for the children for the freedom through education concept. So when I became the table chairman in 21-22 post COVID, I said one thing which only I have to do, I have to make a FT school. So we searched a lot of schools, shortlisted a few. Then a school in Sonori village, which is 1.5 hours from Pune. So they had a requirement of 7 classrooms. So everything was, we went to the school, the condition was pretty bad. So literally there were tears in my eyes seeing the condition. Children was studying in sun, daylight.
No shelter or nothing.
It was all broken. There were holes on the top, the walls are broken, everything. So they had no place to study. So I said, "Ye school to karna hi karna hai." Then I came back to the table. We discussed everything, the financials, everything. Then we got an approval from Roundtable India, which is a standard procedure which we follow. Then the Bhumi Pujan was done. The day of inauguration, I took my parents along with me, my kids along with me, and looking at the smile of the children over there, it was next level. It was my first FT school. Since then, whichever table chairman comes to our table, I said, if you want to do anything, just build schools every year consistently. And I have become a permanent donor of my table. A fixed amount I give every year. So whenever they say that financial contribution, I said that I am there for you.
School, as he said, is rightly said. The kids, when we go there, apart from obviously we building them schools and they're getting a shelter, the warmth, they welcome you all. Once unknowing people, we are just there on the stage and addressing them. The warmth what you get from them is phenomenal. The kind of cultural activities they'll do for us, it's heart touching. You might say some schools which are like the schools we have been studied and how disciplined we were or how we were supposed to. You will be amazed the kind of discipline these underprivileged schools, how they are teaching and what we get to see there. It is it's something you need to be there and experience. And apart from this tabling, you enter tabling, you're directly getting a family. So it's not I'm meeting for the first time and there's some awkwardness. It never happens.
Amazing. Akaash, you have to add in.
So I'll just want to say that round table, obviously it's whatever everybody has said and mentioned, but personally what round table gives. So you're 20 to 25 like-minded people in one table, and when you take up this leadership role rather than as a chairman or secretary or treasurer, so the learnings that you get, that the development that happens in you as a person is phenomenal. And I think that's also a very important part of tabling, and whoever is part of this movement definitely gets to experience this. And I really feel that a lot of people should come here, take up the responsibilities and roles of a table. And obviously, like, we have the area chairman sir here and the national president, so that are the different kind of roles that you can take up and develop yourself.
Amazing. So, as I'm learning from you all, the main mission and impact, like I think you all spoke about like a classroom a day. Okay, freedom through education and community building. So, sir, if you would elaborate on these points, I think our viewers would be more happy.
So freedom through education, like I said, is a long-term initiative that we're doing.
Mm.
We are doing this last 26 years. We have built 9,200 classrooms, impacting about 10.5 million children in about 3,600 schools pan India. Other community service activities that we do is we do a lot of food donation drives. We run an RTI kitchen. We do blood donation drives. We do Go Green plantation. We have a very unique concept that we've started, which is called as Flight of Fantasy, where actually we give wings to the underprivileged kids. These FT schools that we make, we select about 15 kids from those FT schools. We take them on their first flight ever.
FT is what?
FT is freedom through education.
Okay, freedom through education.
So whichever schools that we build, we call them as the FT schools. Under one initiative, that's the long-term initiative that we have. So we select about 15 or 20 kids from one particular school. We give them their first flight experience. We give them their first airport experience. We take them to another city. We get them a city tour done there, and we bring them back to the same school, or we bring them back to the same city that they belong to. That's a wonderful experience that we give them. We give them a dream that can be fulfilled. We give them basically, what do I say? We give them wings where they explore other things, and then they have ideas to grow as much as they can.
Right, and there's an aspect of community building.
Yes.
And so, how apart from education, what do you all do for the community building? Like throughout the reach.
Community building, like I said, we do many food donation drives.
Right.
I've mentioned about blood donation drives. I've
Right.
mentioned about the Go Green activities. Recently, during COVID, we have started a new initiative which is called as Healed. We supported all the government hospitals with whatever requirements they had in terms of an ICU ward, or in terms of beds, or in terms of infrastructure, whatever government hospital wanted or private hospital wanted, oxygen concentrates, oxygen plants. We've done a lot of stuff during the hard times that we had COVID.
Amazing, amazing. So I also learned that there's it's not only national, but it's an international concept. So how does it go global? So if you can elaborate through that.
So we are available worldwide. Our presence today is in 58 plus countries. We are part of an international organization that is called as Roundtable. And we are, again, a strong active base of 30,000 active tablers across the globe. And we do a lot of activities together. The 2-3 activities that we do, and we exchange our thoughts, are a world meet where everyone from other countries meet for a common purpose. We meet for our business meetings. We discuss our plans ahead. We discuss what we've done in the past, and we get a lot of experience from there.
Okay, guys, if you want to add anything on this, your international experiences.
So, like international experiences, so I can talk about table 144. So, there was this like a numbered meet happening in Germany, where there was another table 144 from Peine, Germany, who was hosting this meeting, and a lot of tables having the number 44 towards the end, or in their thing, they were called for this meet. So table 144 from India went to Peine, Germany. So a couple of our tablers, they actually attended this world meet, and the kind of interactions they had there, the kind of stories they shared, the way they were hosted internationally by the table. So it actually became like a world meet, because a lot of other like India was part of that meet, and a lot of learnings. What tabling is in India, it is mainly building schools for underprivileged children under the freedom to education. But what the other countries they do in round table in their countries. So that was really, really amazing, and there are a lot of stories to like what we've heard, and really wish that all of us could at least attend one of these meets in the near future.
we community of Roundtable are so close. Like once you just say that you are a tabler, we welcome you with open hearts. You travel anywhere in India or international abroad, anywhere you are with a family trip or your business trip, you just call up that tabler over there. He, hi buddy, I'm in town. Anything going up?
Right.
So he just hosts us. He tells us to come to his house, office, or a restaurant, and they host us.
So like any country.
Any country in the world, wherever there is Roundtable. So we don't feel like we are somewhere else. We feel the warmth they give, the respect they give us. Like we feel after a certain time that we know each other since long,
Right.
but we have never met each other.
Hmm.
Just the word tabler brings a lot of baggage along with it, like a goodwill baggage.
Right.
So that's all what the basic principle of what we follow in Roundtable.
So, sir, my question to you is why and how do we urge people to join the roundtable?
I would say Roundtable is one of the best platform to give back to the society. That's how you can connect, you can make new friends, you can have an extended family, or all you can have a very, very good base to give back to the society, contribute whatever, wherever you can for the underprivileged kids, for the underprivileged schools. So this is one moment where you can enjoy your fellowship, one moment where you can give back to the society also.
Right. How has your or individual's personal growth, been affected or been enhanced by joining roundtable? Sir, I would like to start with you because there are so many things that we are doing in our own lives, but coming over here, there's a community aspect, there's an aspect of helping kids, but there is also an aspect of communicating with other peers. You may be a CEO in your company, you may be the founder at your company, but over here you all work as one, right? So if some moments or something if you can share.
Like you rightly pointed that in roundtable someone is a CEO, someone is some holding some other level in their offices, but here we are one amongst equals. So here we come with a very open thought. Like I told you, we are very light-minded peoples who come into the association, enjoy, get an extended family, and give back to the society.
Right.
So my personal growth is what I have learned through tabling is time management. How to work your business life, your family life, and your tabling life. Being an area chairman, we have to travel a lot. So there are instances when I have to miss my children's sports days or concerts because we have a commitment to travel.
Right.
So how to balance your business life, personal life, and your family life along with your tabling life. This is what I've learned from tabling.
Saurabh?
As I mentioned earlier, there are some criteria how to enter. So criteria is also, when I meant is he should gel, as everyone is on the same platform. He must be his CEO. He must be running multiple organizations. But once you're in tabling, everyone is at par. Personally, you grow. You can climb up the ladder, our table, or area level, or India level. It is a hierarchy what you follow.
Right.
So in a table, we'll have a secretary, a treasurer, a vice chairman, and a chairman. So these roles are defined and not just by names. So for example, a treasurer would have to take care of, as the name says, of the account. So it is maybe the amount is not large, but you are responsible for everyone's money. In your organization, you must be having accountants, your CAs, your CS, but in your table, you are everything. You are responsible. So you get to learn these small things. Being a secretary, you will do these jobs where you've never come across. You get to learn how do you report something, how your thing, what you've done, your achievements, and how they reach multiple levels. Chairman, obviously you have to organize. Being a chairman, it also means that you're chairman of your table, and you have to take everyone together, run your table together. Maybe, as I said, as Sir rightly pointed, he's a CEO or
Right.
owner of multiple businesses, but there you are at par. So dealing that is something you learn, and it is phenomenal. And that's, I think, the journey has been how you get to learn all these things.
Amazing.
One thing that I would want to add here is the best learning that you can take out of roundtable, or I have taken out of roundtable, is leadership. I have learned how to become a leader. I have learned how to build relations. I have also learned how to, I would say, do people management. So this is what Roundtable India has given back to me.
Amazing, sir. Because why? it's more about networking,
Yeah.
right? Because there are other organizations where you come and network, but over here I see there's a bigger cause for which you all are meeting, right? So, networking I think is an important aspect of this. So, can you share your experiences like with some people that you have met that maybe through roundtable it wouldn't have been possible? Some any cases that you can remember?
Uh, I will share one instance. There was one past tabler who is now on, I think he's become an IPS or an IS and is also a collector.
Hmm.
So I went to meet him. This was very initial days of mine where I used to look after the projects in my table.
Mm.
So for going and meeting a collector is not a small thing.
Right.
So I went to his office. I was waiting, and suddenly he asked me to write the clerk there asked me to write my name and give it. So I wrote my name as Stabler Chaitanya TR Chaitanya Dev Singh, and the slip went inside. Within seconds, I was called inside because the collector sitting there was a past tabler.
Oh,
And the respect that I got there was immense.
amazing.
And my job was done in hardly 10 minutes because he knew what Roundtable India is. He knew why I was there. He just called his staff, he called his officers who were in charge and just told them that this is what I have been doing in past. I have been building schools in past with Roundtable. They have come to us for support. Give them the best possible support that you can. So that's what that's I think a connect that I had built at a very early stage. Now also, if you say as a leader in Roundtable or as a president in Roundtable, there are a lot of opportunities that I get. I get to meet many influential people, and that's again only through a connect of Roundtable.
Right.
I don't have to go and wait there. Everything they know why we are there. They know our purpose, and we can just walk in, meet them, explain them about Roundtable, and get whatever possible help from them.
Lovely. Uh, understanding all these things, but as me and Akash were talking, and I think Rishabh also, that when people hear about round table, आजकल ऐसा क्या रे बस लोग पार्टी करते हैं and all that. So why has that tent got to the round tabling concept? Why have people? I mean, we are talking about all these things, which I don't know. Maybe we are not marketing it right. Maybe we are not talking about this thing more. So the concept of party, and because it's not only about that. So if you can, put light on that.
I would not say we are here only to party, and party. Yes, we do meet. That's something that we do over our business meetings. That's something we do where we meet with our families. With families, you cannot be serious every
Obviously.
time. You will have to have some atmosphere where they come, they enjoy the moment. So that's been termed as party. I would not say that's party exactly, but yes, the meetings like this, we have 10 different ideas which are discussed there. There are 10 different initiatives that we discuss there. And from there, we take it to our business meetings. From business meetings, we get together, we have an objective, we work behind it, and then we execute it.
Saurabh, what's sorry?
So I think in world of social media, right? So it's quite human whenever you are out with your friends for dinner, you post,
Right.
and that's what you see. And when people know कि you are part of Roundtable, they think, अरे ये तो
Yeah, as it is, people are putting their party
correct.
stories. Yeah.
So it's only you're part of this circle, and that's how it comes. But let me tell you, one Roundtable, it's a no, it's not only a boys' club. We have our business meets every month. It's mandate for any table to have 24 business meets in a year.
Right.
Well, it's not easy. I mean, how meetings are. We just came out of a meeting which was an area level meeting which ran through almost 4 hours. And if we don't have that content, I'm sure it can't go for such a long time, right? So we are doing something right, and that's how we've built so many schools, as we say, one classroom a day. So we are doing something right. Parties is yes one because it's a family organization. So we meet once a month at a social where you get to know tablers across your city. Maybe you invite people from other cities for dinners, and that's how we get to know. That's how we do networking.
Right.
And obviously you are in such a a space you enjoy, you party, you click those photos, and they are up on social medias, and the number of people we are, so that happens to spread, like not spread, but yeah, and that's how the
No, that's actually true. Why? Because me being a prospect. So when I used to, attend the meetings, the BMs, uh, there used to be a lot of planning, a lot of meticulous planning in, what events should be done for the family, what events should be planned for the children, what events should be planned for the women, what events should be planned for the men, and then how do you execute it? It was a good 2 to 3 hours long meeting where, serious discussion used to happen. So Akash, what's your take? Because, there's so much of efforts in this, and actually you can add as well.
I'll just like to say that, when we meet for fellowship, and, it's like a social gathering that we have. To me personally, I feel that is one of the most important parts of tabling, because there, you get to meet the other tablers, and the way, the kind of relation you develop. So, you meet other tablers, like, maybe tablers from other cities who are maybe part of that social gathering. And, that takes the bond between the tablers to next level. So, like, there's networking to the next level can happen through these one. And obviously, round table has so many facets. There is something for the individual, there is something for the children, there is something for the ladies, and obviously, building classrooms, doing a lot of community activities. So there are multiple facets in tabling, and that's the big thing about round table, that people should understand, that it's not just one or two things. It's like,
Right. Would like to add?
Yeah, the tag which is coming up like roundtable is only party. That's because, like rightly said by Saurabh, we click pictures, we put it on Instagram, Facebook. But whenever we do any community service activities or we go to a school inauguration or Bhumi Pujan,
Right.
we fail to upload it on a social media.
Mm.
This is a trend which is recently it's starting on the tablers to post your community service activities, your school Bhumi Pujans, inauguration, the work you do, the what you're giving to the society on your Instagram handles, on your social
Right.
media handles.
That perception needs to be changed.
Yes, so that's why the perception is changing. Everything takes time. एक instant में तो नहीं हो पाएगा. So perception will change in the future, and the process already been started for that.
Amazing. So, Rishabh, you want to add something?
Yeah, rightly as he mentioned. So I have seen the process changing in the last 2 years, obviously, and I've obviously met him and him also. The last 6 months, I have seen more of the community service activities and the schools put up on social medias. There are many more good reels on why roundtable, why FT rather, why community service, and yeah, that is the main cause. And so, as he said, it is a slow process. The main reason here is to change the perception rather, and that's why the podcast also rather here.
Amazing.
I will put a question to you.
Please.
You were a part of a college.
Yes.
You have friends from your college.
Yes.
Don't you party with them?
Absolutely.
Don't you meet them?
Absolutely.
Don't you post pictures with them?
Yes.
Then
Simple. Yes.
that's what we do here also.
Absolutely.
We are friends. We are meeting. We are doing something good for the society. At the same time, we also need time to chill. We also
True.
need time to explore. We also need time to give time to our family to come and
Correct.
chill with everyone. So if that's termed as party, then I would say that's a wrong statement. That's
And if it's a party, it's a party.
so
Bolo, bolo.
I just want to say that yes, okay, there's no problem in partying. I mean, everybody likes to party however they want to party. It can be as simple as listening to music together, singing together, eating food, whatever. But we party hard, but we work even harder towards the bigger cause, and or even harder, I would say.
I think they are those people who are not able to get into round table who are saying it's the only party.
Yeah, so
Maybe you can say that. I think we all have to agree on that.
So basically, for that hard work, you need to work as a team. You can't work on your own. Rather, you need a team for that. For that team, you need good bonding. And that's why we meet often. Rather, yeah.
That's perfectly all right. So my next question is, what is the role of women? Because you, as you said, there are like wives in this. There are a lot of women who are doing a lot of initiatives. So sorry if you can elaborate on that.
So for women, we have a separate wing.
Hmm.
So our wives are called as circlers, and they have a different association. which is again a part of Roundtable India family. That's called as a Ladies Circle Association that they have. They have similar objectives what Roundtable India has. Their key objective is to support all the activities of Roundtable India, and that's how we work hand in hand. So there they get an opportunity to also take up leadership positions. They get an opportunity to do different projects that they want to do for the welfare of women, and we support them in whatever they do.
Lovely, Anshul.
Like sir said, there are circulars, but it's not necessary all the tables, all the chapters have circulars. So you have to register for them. So in Pune itself, we have got 12 tables, Pune, Aurangabad, and Solapur, but we have only 2 circulars over here. So, but the contribution of the women, our wives, is very important in this case. Today, my AX was there as an area chairman. I gave recognitions to 4 of the ladies, the driving forces. They are doing spectacular job in community service, in bringing the organization. See, a husband has to work sometime, all the time. He can't be at 10 places all the time. But the driving forces, we call them driving forces, they are the backbone of the tabler. So they manage house, they manage the kids, they manage the husband, they manage the family. And when they get time, they do a community service or whatever work they feel like doing.
Right.
And that has been highlighted. So the trend has been started in roundtabling. The driving forces are more active than the active tablers for community services and all these activities.
Coming to an important topic, what are the networking benefits, or what are the benefits of joining Roundtable? So on a larger platform,
you have a extended family is the first benefit. The second benefit here is you go to a city and you have a friend who is as close as your closest friend.
right?
So you can just walk into some city, put a message on the groups that we have that I've come to, for example, Pune, and would like to mute few tablers. And instantly you will have not less than 5-6 calls coming onto your phone that yes, I'm here and I can help you in whatever ways you want to. We can also catch up, we can socialize also whenever you are free, or you are most welcome to attend any of the business meetings we have. So this is one of the biggest benefits that I think, that you have an extended family across the globe.
One I would like to add, recently completed a mega freedom drive in which we take a car, which is branding of Roundtable, and we travel wherever we want. So I covered 4,700 kilometers
Wow.
in the past 10 days. I traveled from Pune to Gujarat, Rajasthan, Agra, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and back to Pune. We covered 17 cities. So in every city I went, I had already informed the area chairman in that city that I'll be coming on this date at this time. So they were ready before I reached there to welcome me, to have a fellowship with me. And they opened their homes for me to stay. And they asked me, whatever you want, we are here. I don't know them personally, but just being a tabler, I went there. I had an opportunity to go to Kumbh Mela this time. So it's very tough for people to go there. But I just called up the person in Prayagraj. He booked a room for us. He arranged everything. In the morning, he booked a boat for us where we can go into Sangam Nadi and have a dip over there. Everything was planned just because of the tabling fraternity and nothing else.
Amazing. Saurabh, Murad?
As you said, if you're a tabler, you enter any city and you have a family there. At times you go to some cities and if you have a friend or tabler there, they will not allow you to stay in hotel. They will make sure they are hosting. So that is what warmth you have if you're a tabler. Okay. That is the welcome what you get being part of this family.
Sir, any flagship events that are coming, or any campaigns that you would like to talk about?
This is one event that I would want to stress upon. Silo is a silent Olympiad that we do in the city of Bombay, where we have participants from across India. There are about 700 or 800 kids which come to Bombay, stay for 2 days. They have a silent Olympiad. By silent Olympiad, I mean they are deaf and dumb. They cannot speak, but they're only with their actions. We do an Olympiad for them. We do a mini race. We do a 100 meters. We do a 200 meters. We do all the activities that happens in Olympics, and then we award them.
Right.
And we have some cultural activities for them. They come prepare with some cultural activities. One day prior to the silent Olympiad, we have a cultural show where they showcase as a school. So these are kids from the school, and they showcase whatever they have come prepared with. So this is a 2 days engagement that we give them all over, and the kids come, enjoy, and they go back.
Apart from this, there is also mega event which happens every year. It's called Jaffa.
Okay.
It's an inter-area cricket tournament like an IPL.
Right.
We have got 18 areas in India. We have divided the India into 18 areas. So everybody gets their cricket team in a particular city which is hosting us. So there is 2 days. There is continuous matches are going on like a proper season ball 20 overs match. And in the end, the table area wins. They take the cup and come back home. This happens every year. And for the first time this year, this happening in Colombo.
Okay.
It's an international Jaffa.
Okay.
For which we are traveling on 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th of Feb.
Okay, so we have a very good cricket player here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. With broken leg.
I think this year he's going to miss out on the Colombia.
Yes. Unfortunately, he had met with an accident in playing Jaffa, in playing cricket. So he will not. He will be joining us, but not as a playing 11.
One more thing that I would add on here is that Roundtable India is again an association which will give you an overall development, or
Right.
which will give you an overall self-development, where you have something to do with sports, you have something to give back to the society. The one more important thing that we have is an LAPD program, where we have different initiatives, different training programs for all our members, where these members can register, can come. We have trainers again from Roundtable India who train them on different topics like leadership, on public speaking, on whatever you say. So there is an LAPD activity also that we do for our members, and they learn a lot from that.
Amazing. Sir, last question, since we're at the end of the podcast, how do you all involve general public who are not part of the roundtable for your initiatives or events?
So basically, basically what I would say the question should be that the donors or whatever we are, how do we get them into our movement?
How do you engage with
Yeah.
them? Yes.
So we have a lot of donors with us, long-term donors, we have short-term donors. We see to it that whatever money that we are receiving from them is directly gone into the initiatives that they want us to do. For example, each and every rupee that is received from the donor is gone to the school or the community service activities that we are. So I can proudly say today that we are a zero overhead organization, where each and every penny that comes in is towards the initiative that we do. The next question that you would ask me is, where do you get money to function?
Absolutely.
We are a strong association with 5,000 members. So we have a certain percentage of subscription that we collect from each of our members, and this subscription is used for all the admin expenses that are incurred for all the activities that we do.
Okay. So, what would be your message to people who are watching the podcast and who are definitely interested in joining the roundtable, so that they can definitely connect in whichever city or any part of the world that they are, and be a member of this amazing initiative and help and educate and be a part of this service in giving back.
I would say, come experience Roundtable India, come experience the extended family that we have, come and also experience the giving back to the society. So this is one moment where you can have your self-development, you can have your networking, you can have an extended family, and you can also give back to the society.
Anshul?
The best thing about coming to tabling is it's a cosmo crowd. Like inside one particular table or an area, you will not find that there are only Agarwals in this table, there are only Sindhis in this table, there are only Marwadis in this table. You have a cosmo crowd.
Correct.
You have Agarwals, Marwadis, Gujaratis, you name it, and they are your fellow tablers. You all are one. So there are a lot of organizations with people like Jito and all, in which there is a single community is there. And in those communities, people tend not to, because they know each other so well, but there are culture is same. Yeah, there are a lot of cultural differences, so you get to learn a lot. There are festivals, there are events, there are food what they eat at home. So it's a lot of diverse community over here. That's the best thing that happens in Roundtable India.
Amazing.
So if you want to experience a Cosmo crowd, please join Roundtable India.
Yeah. Saurabh?
I think it's covered why you should join Roundtable India. One is you get a ready-made family. You just come. We are here to welcome you with open arms. Only thing is you should be dedicated. That's about it. It's not just you pay a subscription and we take you in. It should be vice versa. Obviously, you should be comfortable with us. We should be comfortable because we are welcoming you to our family, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So even you would not want someone you are not comfortable with coming to your house, or being
Right.
part of your daily livelihood. So yeah, you can join. If you want to know more, you can just visit our website and you can put in your inquiry, and then we can get back to you. And also, if you know your fellow friend who's a tabler, you can just contact them and they'll fix you with where and what to do next.
Okay. I think it has been an amazing conversation, guys. I'll urge everyone to definitely watch this. Definitely, we'll be putting the link of Roundtable India website so that you can visit the website. You can connect with us, and whatever questions you have, you can please comment. We'll try to get them answered by the members on this podcast. So thank you, everyone. I think it has been wonderful, and thank you so much.